Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is Saturday, January 13th, 2024, and how are you doing? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that's updated every Thursday. And then give hellocupcakeitsme.com some love and follow me on all the different social medias if you would like to stay up to date on the book and its going-ons. You can follow along on instagram.com/cdsthebook. And then you can also follow along on the website and sign up for the mailing list for everything about the book. And that is cdsbook.weebly.com. And you'll find all the links down below. So, what's been going on, y'all? Winter showed up in all of her fabulous flurry self. So much snow. So much freaking snow. The temperature right now is 7 degrees. So that's awesome. Yesterday the temperature was like 12, but felt like 3 according to Google and Lexi and all them other people. So my house is just barely staying warm. I have a little tiny heater out here in the living room, and it's chilly. And I have my other little heater in the bedroom, and it's comfortable. For the last 3 days, I have been up under like quilts and blankets and all kinds of other heat-producing, heat-giving accoutrements. But this is the first time in a long time that we've had these type of temperatures. And I'm looking around outside like, I gotta go to the store, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I'm like, do I want to do any of it? So, yeah, at some time today, I've got to venture to go grab some gas, and, possibly, maybe, go into town to the grocery store. If my niece needs to go, then I have to go into town. If she doesn't need to go, I don't know if I want to try to drive the 35 miles over to my sister's house or not, and go do some of the shopping and stuff that I need over that way. But yeah, I really have no ambition for this day. And based on what the snow situation looks like out there, and the fact that we have rain in the extended forecast, I can only imagine that it's going to be a winter wonderland for at least the next 4 or 5 days, especially if the temperature isn't getting much above. I think the high for today is 16. So yeah, I keep looking at, I have a Google Home Mini, one of the display things. Let me see, I got this thing right here. So, this is the Amazon, show. Amazon Show 5, I believe it is. So anyways, that's what I keep looking at when I look over this way. It says that there is a wind chill effect advisory until 10 a.m. today. Well, isn't that fun? So, anywho, yesterday I spent a lot of time writing in the book, getting some ideas for writing prompts and stuff like that. And there's like 2 or 3 classes that I need to take. And if I don't go anywhere today, I might just brave the cold of the living room and try to get that done. Um, so the last entry that I made into the book was day 308. So I only have a few more entries left to make it to the 365. Then I gotta write my foreword and my acknowledgement page and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to hold off on the full acknowledgement page and stuff like that until I get the book completely published, because the people who have sponsored me through Buy Me a Coffee or just sending me donations or whatever else, those people are going to be annotated in the book as well. And so that's just, some things that I gotta work out and try to get out in front of people. I don't know what the website traffic looks like so far. I won't find that out until Monday, because it gives me a full recording of who shows up at that landing page. And I really do need to buy an official .com for it. So, I don't know when that's going to take place, but yeah. On this last week, though, I have to get my license renewed this year, and so I decided that I was going to go ahead and get the enhanced ID. That hasn't shown up as of yet that I'm aware of. I haven't been out to check my mail in 3 days. Because, well, I hate the snow, and there's like that much room between the main road and my mailboxes, and people can't drive on this shit to begin with, so I don't want to be out there trying to check my mail and somebody's all like, oh, and their car just like slides into me. Does not sound like a fun time to be had by anyone, really. And I don't think there's anyone here in town that hates me enough to like consider it a fun time for them, so whatever. But yeah, Friday I went and I hung out with my friend who, I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video or not, like the Wednesday or Thursday video, but Sunday my friend passed away, and I've been part of his family since I was like 11 or 12, and it was kind of sudden, and then there's like all this drama that has like come up from him passing away. Like it's starting to look like a probable murder, and there's just a whole bunch of ugh with that. So I believe the 20th or the 20th, it's either next weekend or the weekend after, is when the funeral is planned. And so yeah, I'm gonna be going to that. And so I was hanging out with his mom all day Friday, and she's like my ride or die. Like whenever there's a new movie to go see or whatever, she's like usually right there with me. We always go out shopping, and at least once a month we get together and go to the movies, go have lunch, go do something. And so Thursday, that was our day. We got together Thursday and just hung out most of the day, and it was good. I got to do some grocery shopping and stuff like that, and so it's been a good week considering, and just trying to keep her moods up and going, because even though she had a strained relationship with her son, it's still her son. And you know, all the what ifs, and did I do right by him, and blah blah, all that stuff that comes up when a loved one passes away. Like, no matter how strained your relationship is, there's still some part of you that loves that person. And especially if it's a parent-child situation, or, even a sibling situation. So, anyways, yeah. I'm thankful that I was able to get together with her on Thursday and go do the grocery shopping that I needed to do, because with it being snowmageddon outside, there's no way in hell I would have been able to go do half of the shopping that I did. And that, I've just come to the realization that every month I have got to go out of town to go shopping, because there's just absolutely no fucking way that I can afford to shop locally anymore. Like, I did $140 worth of grocery shopping, and my basket was completely filled. $140 here would have been like one package of chicken, a package of chips, some milk, and like, I don't know, a thing of cheese. Like, and I wish I was exaggerating, but I bought that exact same order that I just said to you. I bought that a few days ago, and it came out to like 30 something dollars. And I was just like, what the fuck? So, there's still a lot of things that I need from Walmart. The Walmart that we went to didn't have any of the stuff that I wanted or needed. I need to get cat litter, and the type and the brand that I use for my cat, they didn't have any in stock. They had the same brand, but in like one of those plastic barrel things. And I'm not sure how he's going to deal with that. I've never used it, so I don't know what it's going to be like. The other stuff, it's just a personal preference. All of my cats, since I moved here to Washington, have all used that particular litter. So, anyways, I don't know what's on the agenda for the rest of the weekend, honestly, like I said, but I'm just trying to hold it together for my friend and her family. I'm trying to hold it together for my own self. And I'm finding that I'm like crying a hell of a lot more than usual. And I have been going through a mild depressive spell lately, if I'm to be completely truthfully honest. And it sucks, but it's happening. It's not like that full-blown depression where I just want to... where I just don't want to live. But it's just been feeling like kind of sad, kind of drawn out, kind of like not finding the happiness in the stuff that I once did. Like, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when I go to the YMCA, like, I was looking forward to that. Now it's more like oh, fuck, I gotta do this. Same thing with the trivia. Used to look forward to that. Now it's like, fuck, I gotta go do this. Everyone's going to be there. They are all going to be like, where are you at, Michael? Why aren't you here? Blah, 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 blah. And I don't have any actual real excuse for being that way or feeling that way or whatever else. So that's how I know that I'm in a depressive funk right now. And it's also part of the reason that I haven't started up any of the other classes that I need to. I mean, like right here, I have three of the. Oh, this is actually all four. No, all three, 4, 27. I don't know. Yeah, all four of the certificates that I have done and gotten done for that class. So, that's the other thing. Like, that hallway over there, like, where you see that stop sign, that turns into a hallway, and that whole hallway, floor to ceiling, is filled with all the certificates and the training and all the other stuff that I have completed. And so, that is like that's a dopamine thing for me right now. Like, yeah, I want that certificate. I want to learn about that. And it's actually been kind of helpful for me in the fact that, learning about these different mental health classes and learning about these different faculties and stuff. Like, this one class that I just took was selecting applications for serious mental illness and how to evaluate the apps and bring them into clinical practices. So you're probably thinking, well, Michael, you're not a clinician or whatever. No, I'm not. But with what that certificate and that class and that training did for me was to be able to have that knowledge to tell other people, listen, like, for example, did you know that there's an estimated 40,000 healthcare apps on the marketplace? And that even though it has an FDA approval rating, does not necessarily mean the data collected was quality data. And there is no regulatory board for applications on the marketplace. And in order to get an FDA approval, all you need to do is you need to meet these, like, very vague criteria, and the FDA will approve your information. So, like, say you created a sleep app and you wanted to help other people learn how to better diagnose their sleeping patterns, what's the best time, and all that other stuff. So there's a very, like, kind of vague set of guidelines that says, well, as long as you collect this personalized data that does XYZ, that gives the person the ability to share to a medical professional or to share the data in general, and if it does this and if it does this, then we give you the seal of approval. And so you'll see all these different apps, and, like, one of the biggest ones right now that is pissing me off to no end, and I think needs to have some kind of lawsuit or some kind of legal action taken against, is the Noom, Noom app. Now, Noom by itself is an amazing program that does help you do calorie tracking and offers you weight loss tips and so on and so forth. The issue that I'm taking with Noom right now is that they are now peddling this weight loss injectable that they have no right to do. They're not they're not a medical practitioner. They are not like any kind of clinician. They are an app, kind of like Jenny Craig or Atkins or whatever else. They are providing this injectable, and they're charging people like $700 and something out of pocket, because what that injectable actually is a diabetic medication. And it's on the same thing as like Jarvia and Victoza, and there's like a whole bunch of other different names for this medication. But it's a diabetic medication that has been shown to help in weight loss. So what companies like Noom are doing is they are buying all of these medications up, and then they're selling it to their members at a premium. So now we have a shortage of this medication, and like, it's causing problems for diabetics who need that. And one of the biggest problems that this particular medication causes in a select few persons is gastroparalysis. Well, ya boy over here, I have gastroparalysis when I use that medication. Now, has it stopped me from using that medication? Not really. It's written into my like medical paperwork or whatever that it does cause this, but if I utilize it at a smaller dosage, then I'm able to kind of regulate it. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that because I see that the video is already at 22 minutes. But yeah, so anyways, this class gave me the tools to be able to evaluate a patient's need and if the app is actually worth it or not. And then it also gave me access to a app checking website, where you go to this website and you type in what you're looking for, you check off all the different boxes and stuff like that, and then it will look through its database of websites that it knows about and tell you what best matches for you. So yeah, so all of that to say that I got into an online argument with somebody, how pointless or whatever, but they were defending Noom, and I brought up all the clinician studies, I brought up all of the like resource facts, I even posted my certificate showing that I had taken this class, and that, and I'm also like, I'm diabetic, I'm overweight, I'm this, so I can honestly say with some authority and education that what you are saying, ma'am, is absolute bullshit, and basically shut up and go sit down. And she hasn't responded, but there was like, at last count, I saw 287 like thumbs up on my post back to her. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for listening to me ramble and babble and all that other fun stuff. I hope you have a fun, wonderful, safe holiday. Oh my god, where did I go? A wonderful, safe weekend. And take some time to reconnect with your friends and family, especially if you haven't talked to them in a little while. And make sure that, there's nothing left unsaid, that way you're able to get everything that you need to say to these people off your chest. And if something, horrible happens, you're not like burdened with the I wish I had said XYZ or whatever. So Anyways, guys, go check out all the social medias. Follow the links down below. Go check out the book website. Check out the book Instagram, and I will talk to y'all later.